If you find this practice test helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more DMV-style mock tests to help you pass your exam the first time. Where should the lap belt be worn? Options are A. Across the stomach, B. Over the rib cage, C. Low across the hips, D. High across the waist. Low across the hips. Explanation. The lap belt must be worn under the abdomen and low across the hips to provide the best protection during a crash. Which letters on a dashboard indicate an airbag? Options are A. ABS, B. SRS or SIR, C. ESC, D. Latch. SRS or SIR. Explanation. The letters SRS, Supplemental Restraint System, or SIR, Supplemental Inflatable Restraint, on the steering wheel or dashboard indicate the presence of airbags. What is a symptom of carbon monoxide poisoning? Options are A. Hyperactivity, B. Shortness of breath, C. Loss of hearing, D. Dizziness. Dizziness. Explanation. Carbon monoxide poisoning is dangerous because its symptoms, like dizziness, nausea, and headache, can be mistaken for other illnesses. If a vehicle stops for a pedestrian, you should. Options are A. Never pass them, B. Honk to signal, C. Pass on the left, D. Pass on the right. Never pass them. Explanation. NJ law prohibits passing a vehicle that is stopped to let a pedestrian cross. It is extremely dangerous as you might not see the person crossing. What does this sign represent? Options are A. Divided highway ends, B. Divided highway begins, C. Two-way traffic ahead, D. Keep left of the median. Divided highway begins. Explanation. The black symbol at the top shows the highway is splitting into two separate roads. You must keep to the right of the divider. If only one center line is broken, passing is allowed. Options are A. Never, B. On the solid line side, C. On the broken line side, D. On both sides. On the broken line side. Explanation. You can only pass when the broken line is on your side of the road. If the solid line is on your side, passing is prohibited. What is the speed limit for suburban business and residential districts? Options are A. 35 miles per hour, B. 25 miles per hour, C. 45 miles per hour, D. 55 miles per hour. "35 miles per hour. Explanation. In New Jersey, the speed limit for suburban business and residential districts is 35 miles per hour, while for non-suburban districts, it is typically 25 miles per hour. How do you avoid highway hypnosis? Options are A. Keep your eyes fixed, B. Decrease your speed, C. Increase your speed, D. Shift your eyes often. Shift your eyes often. Explanation. To avoid highway hypnosis, you must shift your eyes often and avoid looking at any one thing for more than a few seconds. At night, you should be able to stop within. Options are A. 1 city block, B. 200 feet always, C. 3 car lengths, D. The distance you see ahead. The distance you see ahead. Explanation. You should always drive at a speed that allows you to stop within the distance illuminated by your headlights. What does this sign indicate? Options are A. Railroad crossing ahead. B. Intersection ahead. C. Railroad crossing near an intersection. D. Slow down and proceed. Railroad crossing near an intersection. Explanation. This sign warns that a railroad track is right next to an intersection. Don't stop on the tracks while waiting for a traffic light. If your vehicle skids, which way should you turn the wheel? Options are A. Opposite to the skid. B. Keep it straight. C. Toward the nearest shoulder. D. Toward the rear of the skid. Toward the rear of the skid. Explanation. To regain control during a skid, turn the steering wheel in the same direction. The rear of the vehicle is sliding. How much alcohol is in a 12-ounce beer? Options are A. 1 ounce. B. 1/2 ounce. C. 1.5 ounces. D. 2 ounces. One-half ounce. Explanation. A 12-ounce bottle of beer contains about 1/2 ounce of alcohol, which is the same amount found in 5 ounces of wine or 1.5 ounces of 80-proof whiskey. How often should drivers under 40 have eye exams? Options are A. Every 1 or 2 years. B. Every 5 years. C. Every 10 years. D. Only when licensing. Every 1 or 2 years. Explanation. Vision is important for safe driving. Motorists under age 40 should have their eyes checked every year or 2 to ensure they can see clearly. Where are second-time DUI offenders detained? Options are A. State prison. B. County IDRC. C. County jail. D. Regional IDRC. Regional IDRC. Explanation. While first-time offenders go to a county IDRC, second-time offenders are detained at a regional IDRC for 48 hours. What does this sign mean? Options are A. Left turn only. B. Straight only. C. Left turn or straight only. D. Left turn or U-turn only. Left turn or straight only. Explanation. This sign means you can either go straight or turn left from this lane. You cannot do only one or the other if the lane allows both. On a multi-lane road, how far back should you stop for a crosswalk? Options are A. 10 feet. B. 30 feet. C. 20 feet. D. 50 feet. "30 feet. Explanation. You should stop 30 feet before a crosswalk on a multi-lane road to ensure other drivers can see the pedestrians crossing. What should you do when a bus re-enters traffic? Options are A. Honk the horn. B. Yield the right-of-way. C. Speed up to pass. D. Maintain your speed. Yield the right-of-way. Explanation. You must yield the right-of-way to a bus that is signaling to re-enter the flow of traffic. If your car stalls on tracks and a train is coming, you should run. Options are A. Toward the train at a 45-degree angle. B. Toward the train at a 90-degree angle. C. Stay inside and call 911. D. With the train's direction. Toward the train at a 45-degree angle. Explanation. Running toward the train at a 45-degree angle keeps you away from the debris if the train hits your car. Staying inside or running with the train is extremely dangerous. What is the point penalty for improper passing of a school bus? Options are A. 2 points, B. 4 points, C. 5 points, D. 8 points. Five points. Explanation. Improperly passing a school bus is a major violation and results in 5 points being added to your driving record because it puts children at high risk. What is the legal BAC limit for drivers 21 or older? Options are A. 0.01%, B. 0.05%, C. 0.10%, D. 0.08%. .08%. Explanation. In New Jersey, it is illegal for motorists 21 years or older to drive with a BAC of 0.08% or higher. What should you do with plates if your car is junked? Options are A. Keep them as a souvenir, B. Turn them into the MVC, C. Sell them with the car, D. Transfer to any other car. Turn them in to the MVC. Explanation. If you sell your vehicle and do not transfer the plates to another vehicle, you must turn in the old plates at any MVC agency or mail them to the MVC. When are goggles not required by law? Options are A. With a windscreen, B. During daylight, C. Under 30 miles per hour, D. On local roads. With a windscreen. Explanation. In NJ, motorcycle riders are not required to wear goggles or a face shield, only if the motorcycle is equipped with a windscreen. On which roads are low-speed motorcycles prohibited? Options are A. Residential streets, B. Rural roads, C. Dirt roads, D. State toll roads. State toll roads. Explanation. Low-speed motorcycles are prohibited on state toll roads, like the Turnpike or Parkway, and limited access highways where speed limits are high. When should you downshift gears? Options are A. Only when the engine stalls, B. When you want to go faster, C. As you slow down or stop, D. Before a high-speed zone. As you slow down or stop. Explanation. You should downshift as you slow down or stop to ensure you are in the correct gear for your speed and to maintain better control of the vehicle. If a traffic signal has no power, you should. Options are A. Treat it as a green light, B. Treat it as a four-way stop, C. Yield only to the right, D. Wait until it turns on. Treat it as a four-way stop. Explanation. When a traffic signal is unlit or not working due to power failure, it must be treated as a four-way stop for safety.